What's up everybody? This is Ace and I'm back with another reaction video. Here we go. Okay, so today I'm continuing to watch Madonna's Virgin Tour. The last batch of performances were on point, so let's keep this train moving. Over and over, okay. All right, over and over. She looks really good here. All right, let's pause for a minute. All right, over and over. So that was pretty good. I think it was well executed. I noticed that there were a lot of sort of a hand and arm movements and the dance steps. I also noticed that there were a lot of like 60s moves as well. I think I saw them doing a jerk. Overall, the feel of this is very high energy. You know, they really made good use of those tambourines. The breakdown was good. It seems like, just looking at it, it seems like this song is probably kind of seems like it was probably physically grueling. Like this was probably one of those numbers that, Madonna, the dancers, the band, they may have had the attitude of, okay, let's just get through this, just because of just how high energy the song was and the moves themselves. But I think perhaps maybe they just felt like, after Crazy for You, they needed a song that was more high energy to kind of get that energy back. So I think this was a good choice for that. Again, it was a well executed performance. So yeah, pretty good. Let's keep going. Oh shit, like a virgin. I know that bass line. Uh-oh. All right. What the fuck? Seriously? And look at the dancer. He was just looking at him like, yeah, okay. That was funny. All right. Oh shit. She just latched into Michael Jackson. Oh wow, okay. Billie Jean. Seriously. Wow, okay. That was dope. That was super dope. I love that. Yeah. All right, let's pause. So I love that. I love that. That was super, super cool. I love that performance. It was, to me, that was so far one of the bigger highlights of the whole show. It was very colorful. I like how they played on the whole like wedding theme. I think it was started with the VMAs. I also noticed that this particular performance, speaking of the VMAs, was a lot more coordinated. It wasn't as raw and raunchy as the VMAs. It was more youthful. The guy running up on stage, that had to be, that wasn't. I don't think that was scripted, because that dancer just looked at him like, what the fuck? So yeah. What else? So I like the band. I think that bass line of Like a Virgin is just so fire. So fire. You know it anywhere you hear it. I think the song just has a lot of energy. They really kind of amped up the energy for the live show. I also noticed that there were extra guitar notes during the chorus, lapsing into Billie Jean. I know that there's like a similarity in the bass lines between the two songs, and so obviously it was kind of a sort of a cheeky move to kind of incorporate the two songs together, just to kind of say, yeah, we know. Yeah, what else? I think the outfit was a interesting choice. How she's wearing spandex, but they put like a tutu on her and they added a veil. So yeah, this was a dope performance. I like it a lot. Let's keep going though.
She's fantastic. I knew she'd be a star.
She could be.
Girl,
she could be
okay.
great. She could be a major star.
She is a star, George.
The biggest star in the universe right now as we speak. Those who love the set, the director's got all kinds of things. The director's hot. He's hip. He's here. He's going to be doing all kinds of things. He's going to change the color of the set. He's got a great idea for a blue.
Don't change anything, George.
He touches one thing, he's gone. I swear. He's history.
I want to meet her.
You got it. Anytime. Name the place. Name anywhere, any street. You got it.
Now.
What's she doing?
I don't need money. It's the root of all evil. I don't need money, I need love. It's so confusing. I don't want any of this stuff either.
Madonna, come down off that stage this instant.
Daddy, is that you?
You're coming home with me right now, young lady.
But Daddy, I'm having a good time.
You heard what I said.
Is that her father? Wait a minute, is that her father? All right.
Well, I'm not leaving without my fur.
It was the scariest thing I ever did because
What?
in my mind I always thought that if I learned how to do it that something bad was going to happen to me. And my
Wait a
body,
minute.
like first it was really tense and then it relaxed. And this is great because I'm really interested in foreign travel and everything, and I've traveled a lot myself. That's right. It was like this combination of a really loud sound and a big explosion. He said, okay, I want to learn it. I said, you shouldn't be afraid. No, wait. No, I think it's all about flirting. That's what it's all about.
I don't get it. I don't get this. Okay, the show is over. All right. All right. So, let me just get into, what the Material Girl performance was. So it was really cute, maybe a little too cutesy, but it was funny. It had a lot of humor to it. I think it was like a kind of a stripped down version of the video. The performance seemed like maybe it couldn't be quite as elaborate as the video was, so they had to kind of improvise a little bit. Was that, I asked during the performance, was that guy her father, the older man who came up on stage? I mean, you heard overhead, Madonna, you're coming home with me, and Daddy, is that you? Was that her father? Let me know. So yeah, it was a cute performance. It wasn't the best performance of the night, but I think it was probably a good song to close the show with. So, overall, I'm pretty good. So the intro and outro were a bit weird, but that being said, the show is very upbeat and cute and I enjoyed it. That it was her homecoming concert, I think, made it that much more charming. I like the vivid neon strobe lit colors of the entire show. The staging and setup were simplistic, but it was still a very high energy performance. Madonna's a natural on stage. She seamlessly fed off the energy of the crowd. Like I said, with the dress you up reaction, the tone here is much more kid friendly than what you would expect from a Madonna concert. I see teens, I see preteens, I see moms and dads. Madonna seemed conscious of the demographic, the age demographic that were coming to see her. So it seems like she went out of her way to kind of, tamp down and not turn up the temperature with her penchant for bolder behavior. Madonna's, she, for the most part, she kind of comes off as damn near TBG. So yeah, that was interesting in and of itself. Not only that, I'm also struck by how young Madonna comes off herself. She comes across as youthful and quasi-wholesome for the most part. Ironically, this was especially obvious during the performance for Like a Virgin. When she chanted, "Do you feel alright?" at the audience, she really came off as young and fun-loving. Speaking of Like a Virgin, I'm struck by how clean and tight the performance was compared to the more raunchy performance she gave at the VMAs. You know, here it seems like she really kind of came up in a very short period of time. And on another note, Madonna looks hot here. The eye makeup was a bit much, but she was filling out the wardrobe and she tended to jiggle a lot up top. Very voluptuous. Overall, she kind of looks like a Barbie doll from the 1980s. The choreography wasn't especially elaborate or technical, but it was still very vigorous and well executed, and it looked like it took being in great physical shape to get through it. The two backup dancers do a good job of backing her up. The band was fired. I love that band. That band was dope. And I think they did a good job of really kind of replicating a lot of her like more electronic and synth-based music from those first two albums, and especially in the case of Gambler. Oh my God, we have to clap it up for Gambler, man. Gambler, they really made that song sound better than the record. Madonna does a good job with the live singing for the most part. She does default back to head voice a lot here, even on songs like Crazy For You, where with the studio recordings, she was singing with like a lower chest voice, but she does a good job of maintaining a level to her voice with the live mic. I will say the backing vocals were canned. It was kind of obvious that the backing vocals were canned because they sound just like the album. But overall, I think this was a good concert. I'm glad I watched it. It was a triumphant culmination of everything that had happened up to that point. It was pretty damn dope. Overall, I would give the grade for everything, the whole entire show, a solid B+. This was a great show, and I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad, a few people implored me to go ahead and watch the Virgin Tour. I kind of didn't want to do that because, I'm really about, reacting to the music, but getting deeper into the weeds with the tours and whatnot is kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm glad I did. So yeah, I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad I'm over this particular era. I'm really ready to move on to the next one. People are telling me that the next one is quite different from what she's done thus far, so I'm kind of anxious to get to it. But I'm glad I watched this. This was definitely worth the time. It was definitely worth the reaction. But how do you feel about it? How do you feel about Madonna's Virgin Tour? Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.